The parked machine is secured against rolling away. The operator must check before the transfer journey that all covers, boxes and transport safety chains are properly secured and closed. During the examination, check that the shut-off cocks of the direct brake for both brake circuits are switched to the on position and secured in this position. The same also applies for the ATC, automatic train control, and driver safety device system. When the examination has been completed, the battery cut-off switch can be switched on and then the engine started. The driver's desk is activated with the key switch for the transfer journey, and the main air supply pipe for the indirect brake is filled with the driver's brake valve FB11. A brake test should then be carried out with the indirect and direct brake. It is important to check that the parking brake is released. The machine operator must check whether the brakes are applied on all axles. A brake test must also be done with the parking brake with released direct and indirect brake. If the brakes on one axle are not applied during the brake test, the machine loses the status ready. After the brake test, the brakes on all axles must release again. The release time must comply with the regulations. Then the headlight, ZG1A, and the tail light, ZG2, are set for the desired direction of travel and checked externally to see if they're correct. Before the operator returns to the cab, he removes any scotches which were put on the track to secure the machine and stows them in the storage places provided on the machine. It is important to ensure that the correct direction of travel is selected. Then the transmission can be activated. At the same time, the direct brake is released. The transmission is released when the brake pressure falls below 1 bar. After the transmission is released, the engine speed can be increased and the machine begins to move. The transfer journey can only be done with the driver's safety device switched on and the ATC active.